Hello YouTube! Today's date is Friday, March 4th, 2016. I was going to record in my car, but my nemesis for my parking space actually came in and parked. She had to park next to me and I was like, ha ha ha. You know, my spot is very popular because I park in the corner spot. My hair's crazy. I park in a corner spot and, you know, people love that spot. Anyways, a few things. Number one, my knee feels so much better. So much better. I mean, so much better. My lipstick looks dark on this side, but I think it's the shadow of the way I'm sitting. Anyways, so much better. So I think I'm going to maybe try walking today after I do my weights, because you know Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are weight day. This hair, you all see it crazy in the morning, but by the mid-morning it's up in a ponytail or in a bun or something. All right. Yesterday food was not that great. I ate 2 tostadas, which are just the plain tortilla and some salsa on top and a little bit of cheese. But I also ate 3 eggs. I ate only 2 slices of bread, and I added some red bell pepper. I don't know, I just wanted it. So I cut up a red bell pepper with my eggs, and then I had 3 or 4 little dunkable chocolate chip from Aldi, which are now done. And what else did I have? I filled in my water. I think I only took 80 ounces in yesterday. I'm not sure which are 2 of these. I believe. I'm not sure. But right now I'm going to start drinking this down because I need to get this done by the time I leave work. Otherwise, I'm getting up at 3 in the morning to use the bathroom. And that really wreaked havoc on me. So yesterday I actually went home and I took a power nap with my husband because he works 3rd shift. So took a little power nap, and he's like, what are you doing here? And I thought he was gone, and I forgot that he had put his he put the truck in the garage. So I was like where is he at? And so I had a little power nap. It felt so great. But then of course I stayed up till like 12 midnight because I was so rested. I did not work out yesterday. Yesterday would have been a walking and or Zumba day. Zumba here at my job got very boring, so I kind of quit that, put that in the back burner. And I'm just, you know, trying to do the walking thing at home with elevation. That's what messed me up. But more than likely, what messed me up is sitting here at this desk improperly, which I tend to do sometimes if I'm writing a lot of email. I sit very improperly and I jack up my knee. So, especially if it's tender from walking. But I'm going to start again today and see how it goes. I'm going to take it slow. Maybe even a slower speed, take more time, but my goal is to do 3.1 miles, and of course it's weight day today, so I go to the gym and do my weights, and then I go home and do whatever. It's almost measuring tape day, because I told you guys I don't have Scale Victories no more. It's rare, so I am now, my mom took measurement from me, and I think I was measured around the 11th or something of March, so I have to go ahead and redo that again. And let's see what else. I think that's it. Nothing else is going on. Have to pay my bills. I think I'm almost, you know, that's how I cracked my knuckles. I wish my knee is now cracking a little bit. I popped a little bit, so that's great. And that's about it. So today's going to be a busy work day. I want to thank you guys for all your advice. Angie, I looked at that carb counter, and I don't know if it's just me, but when I try to do advanced search, it gives me the fatal 404, which is unfounded. So that you know, you have to search for your food, and that's what annoys me. For example, I'm gonna take this off my actual shake. This shake right here. This is my morning shake. This morning shake has, I believe, kale. My husband put a banana, probably some strawberry. It does have a peach. I don't think he added chia seeds, and that's what I mean. Now normally if I want to be proactive like I was at one point, sorry, I'm adjusting this, as I was at one point, I would measure everything and put it in, but it's hard to do that when I'm doing a shake like this to have leftovers for my husband. And that's what annoys me. Like salsa, do I have to weigh the tomato and then say, okay, I'm doing 4 pounds of tomato, and then how do I render how many servings that is? Like, do I say, oh, this is 20 ounces of salsa, we only get 4-ounce servings, so divide that. So see, that's the thing that irks me, is the calculating of that. Like last night I made a bowl of salsa, a big bowl of salsa. Well, I maybe had, I'm going to say 2 big spoonfuls. So am I to weigh that first and then say, oh, this is actually 3 ounces of salsa. Let me see how much is of this ingredient. And that's what takes me off of vlogging. Finding information, I can find it. It's just the breakdown of the recipe and how much is each serving. However, with, let's say, American food, let me use this as an example. The Fatal Cliff Bars. I wish I could give these away to you guys because I have like 4 boxes because I kept forgetting that I had these. And I don't even eat these anymore. Cliff Bars. Let's see. It says 1 serving size is 1 bar. So see, this is what I'm trying to get for my stuff that I make at home. I could do an egg. I could do, because now Fitbit has always had the thing where you add your food and you can search that database. MyFitnessPal I used to use, and they have a very extensive database, which I think Fitbit uses, but you know, that's neither here or there. So that's not the problem. The problem is when I make my own food. I eat the salsa, I eat, what else do I make? The rice I can measure out, certain meats I can measure out. It's more like salsa. And then I say to myself, should those things not even count? Should I just guesstimate? Because I've used MyFitnessPal recipe breakdown tool, and then I'm like, okay, well, how much am I having? And that's what prompted me to buy a scale. So things like, let's say I buy raisins, or let's say I buy a box like this big of raisins. I know I can, you know, pour some out and measure it, weigh it on my scale, and it says, oh, here, 20 ounces, big ounces. 20 ounces is 1,000 calories. I'd be like, okay, here's 20 ounces, this is 1,000 calories. That I can do, but I really struggle with, let's say I add cilantro. Should I measure my cilantro before I even add it to my meal? Those are the things that I struggle with. And that's why I sway away from logging food, because I don't eat a lot of prepackaged food. And if, let's be honest here, if we are advocating what a lot of dietitians say that we should eat, if it's made in a factory, we shouldn't eat it. We should try to stay away from it, if because it's not as healthy. If we eat stuff like, let's say, it's very weird, and I feel that being Latino and cooking more Latino based, it's harder for me to calculate sometimes these things, but it's a work in progress. And that's just the part that frustrates me, to be honest with you all. It really frustrates me because I have to sit there and decipher. It's like doing math, and I hate math. Sit there and decipher, like, what's this, what's that, divide this by 4 because there's 4 of us, and weigh this, weigh that. It's annoying, but I know it's something that has to be done in order to see success in that way on the scale. And I got an invite for a diet bet, and I was thinking about it because I was successful with diet bet in the beginning, but after a while I plateaued. After my 3rd one, I plateaued and I lost, but I did win my 6-month one, which was great. So I don't know, maybe I'll do one for April, but that's about it, guys. So thank you guys for your support. It's a work in progress. Like I said, today's weight day. I feel like there was something else I should tell you guys, but I think that's pretty much it. Oh, the last thing I want to tell you guys is my mom is so funny. She frustrated me because she has one of those free government lines that you sign up. Well, here in Illinois, you can, I guess anywhere, you can sign up if you're a certain level of income. You can sign up for free phone service or free cell phone. It's a very tiny little phone, and you get 300 minutes a month if you qualify. Well, she qualified, and then she told me, she's like, hey, you know, my phone's not working. I don't know what's going on. It's not holding a charge. It's not turning on anymore. I need a new phone. Can you help me? And I was like, okay, fine. She didn't know her code because you need a passcode to get into her account. She didn't know that number. We're like going all crazy. I'm going all crazy. I'm calling, and I just kept getting cycled and cycled. So I'm like, you know, F it. I send an email. It takes them 2 days to reply to my email, and they said, you will get a phone number where you can call in order to get, you know, help. And all of a sudden, I left my phone in my office. I come running in my office, and I hear my cell phone going off, and I'm hello, and they're like, hi, are you so-and-so, my mom's name? And I'm like, yes, I am. May I help you? And then she said, hi, I'm calling from, I think she has Access Wireless. And I said, oh, hi, how are you? And you're so-and-so? And I said, yes. I always wonder, because I always fake that being a Latino kid from parents that didn't speak English growing up, and now they are fluent in English. I always wonder, fluent to the point that they can survive. I mean, they can't do a dissertation, they can't do jury duty because they'll get lost. But I always wonder about, does my voice sound old enough to sound that age? You know what I mean? So I faked to be my mom. I got her code, and then I said, if my phone broke down, I mean, my phone service here in my office is very spotty to begin with. I said, if my phone were to break down, am I able to buy a new one? And she said, yeah, just go online, you could buy a new one. I'm like, okay, thanks. Get home, and then my mom's like, I don't know, what do you mean? I want internet now. And I'm like, why do you need internet? This is a 75-year-old woman. I'm like, why do you need internet? Oh, because of Jehovah's, you know, they're not giving us paper anymore. We're gonna do it mostly on internet and tablet, and can you help me out with that? And I'm trying to explain to her how gigabytes work, how megabytes work, and I'm like, I don't know how much that is for you, because I have unlimited. And then we go on and on and on. So I feel bad because I get frustrated, I get a little loud. And then I'm in my bedroom, and I'm like trying to, and now that I have her code, I'm in the thing and everything, and I call, and finally it says, if you want to talk to a customer service rep, press 9 or something. So I press 9, and they're like, please make sure that you have your cell phone with you because we may want to troubleshoot it. And I'm like, oh crap. And I run downstairs. Mind you, the way I sleep, it's TMI, usually undies and a shirt. I run downstairs and I'm like, Mom, I need your phone because I finally am getting a customer service rep, this and that. So I have my phone on the side. I'm like looking at the phone, and I'm like, I said, what's wrong with it? She goes, it doesn't hold a charge. It doesn't turn on, turns on, and it turns right back off. And I leave it charging all night. And I'm charging it, and I see it doesn't mark that it's charging. And I'm like, what the hell? And I pull it a little bit, and I'm like, I don't understand what the problem is. She goes, it doesn't turn on. And then I look, and I'm like, your thing is not connected to your power strip. And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, your charger is not connected to electricity. And she's like, no, it is. I'm like, no, it's not. And then I kind of look. Sure enough, guys, this woman has had me spend 3 days on this issue when the issue is she did not have her charger connected to electricity. So I left it charging as I was holding. I get right over my phone call. I took the battery. I was like testing everything. I called myself and it rang. And she's like, but maybe if you call me, it doesn't ring. I called her, it rang. And then she's like, well, maybe because you called them, now they reset my phone. And I'm like, no, you did not have your thing charging because your charger was not connected to electricity. And then she just stares at me with this blank face, and she starts busting out laughing. And I was like, what is wrong with you, lady? I mean, the good thing we got her code for her phone, but I mean, seriously, people, mama drama. All right, so that's it. Let me get out here and get my water because I need to start drinking this water. You guys have yourself a great day. Thank you for all your advice. Bye.